huge loss of production and consumption in the civilian sector. So Russian people now live like this 10, 15% worse than they lived before the war.
Mhm.
For an economist, this is staggering. This is huge. This is
Mhm.
something which should not be happening. But when we talk about major wars, this is not something that stops major wars.
Mhm. And the people for whom there's been a 10% decline, is that recognized?
Oh, okay, no, but you wouldn't recognize. Like if we just cut your income by 10%, I mean income, savings, whatever you have, make your house worse than 10%, you would probably not change your behavior. You will adjust on the margin or something like this. If people lose like 20% or maybe like 40% of their income, they will be looking for a new job. They will be selling their assets. They will be changing their behavior in a major way. But 10%, it's a loss, but it's what people accommodate. Like
They can.
like think of this. For example, one very visible thing that happened to Russian people is that basically there is much less new cars sold over the last 3 years. So
Mhm.
hundreds of thousands of Russians did not buy the cars that they were buying back before the war. So what it means that you are driving the old car for another year, for 2 years. This is a loss, but this is not something that kills you. This is not something that forces you to do some drastic action. So
For
that
sure.
for economists, this was a problem since the beginning of the war, to explain that things things are bad, but bad does not mean that the end is near.